Multimedia software demands a heck of a lot from a computer and its hardware. So let's take the 1990 computer. The parts inside of it were really bad compared to today. So they could run like really basic Microsoft Word, but if you wanted to load up Google Chrome or Internet Explorer, it would be too much for that computer to run. It would never be able to do that. Never, ever. However, it could basically run a really basic version of Internet Explorer, which doesn't take up much memory. So you're looking at having around a hard drive of 50 megabytes, maybe a little bit more than that. Now, the chips inside were very poor compared to today. Very bad parts, hardware parts. But what happened was developers started making better software for computers. So computers needed to improve as well. So the hardware improved inside the computers so it could cope with what people were making. So for example, they made this game called Red Alert 2. So they needed better computers for that. So they paid a lot of money and the parts started getting bigger and bigger and better and better. And look at the graphics of this game. Look at this website compared to not that website. Look at the difference. That versus that. So the website started to get more graphics on it as well. Because of that, and because people started to want more, the computers again needed to improve. So people wanted to start putting videos on websites, but these computers couldn't cope with that because of the hardware inside. The demands of the software was too much for the hardware. So they invented better hardware. Better hardware meant better games to be ran. Also, better websites, more multimedia. And then they came up with the idea, actually, we need even better software, which will mean better hardware. To run virtual reality, for example, to run really interactive websites, all of those things rely on better hardware. Technology will improve again in the next few years, which will mean the computers you're using, the phones you're using will become out of date. They will not be able to run the new software, which means you need to upgrade. Otherwise, if you didn't, either you won't be able to open many software applications at once because your computer will become too slow, or it won't open it at all.